Hey guys, today we're crafting. I'm sure we'll be using glitter. Maybe we'll do some painting. Do these colors suit me? Should we do some pop art? I don't know what we're gonna craft today, but let's get started. I have these two glass Pyrex bowls and the scarf from the Dollar Tree. Let's make something. Got a piece of the scarf. We're going to Mod Podge the bowl. Actually, I have this one. That one's pretty done. I just got it at the Dollar Tree. We're going to Mod Podge the bowl. Set this up where we want like our pattern. And let it dry. And then we're going to Mod Podge the outside of it. Now that our whole bowl is covered with Mod Podge, we're going to put on our fabric. I put it on top of this jar. We have our first layer on the bottom and one layer on the top. Now, you know, guys, it's not going to be, we're going to have to do another layer because it's round. It's not going to be totally straight. So we'll need another layer. Once it dries, we'll see where we need some spots. Most people do this with something flat. I'm using what's in my house. So you could use what's in your house. We're going to see if this works. For this next one, I used glitter glue and I'm going to put tissue paper. So very loosely, guys, put it on the first time so you don't rip it. Once it dries a little and it's not going to move, then we'll go over it with a coat of Mod Podge. Okay, so now put one more coat of Mod Podge very lightly. Like I said, do not rip your tissue paper. Otherwise, you'll have to start again. And this we're going to let dry a long while before we touch it and put another coat and try to cut off the excess. And this one probably not as much. But we'll get back to you. Okay, this one, guys, we're ready to do our next step. It has dried. Look at the inside. Looks so pretty. We are going to, because we really don't want this to rip, we're going to paint it with white paint because that will make it pop on the inside. So it'll be a little darker pattern on the inside, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to do pink paint. Maybe because the white, then it won't show the hatch patch as much. So we're going to do some pink paint back there. So there's how that looks on the inside. It actually didn't come out so bad. It would be so much easier on something a little flatter like a dish because you wouldn't have so many air bubbles on the inside because of this being round. With the paper, it doesn't really matter. But this, we are also going to paint the outside. We are going to paint it white. Now that the pink is dry, we're going to get some silver rub and buff and kind of rub it on some of these edges. And then we're going to seal it with the Mod Podge again. I recommend dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I don't have any on hand right now. But that's what we're going to do. I really almost love the outside of the bowl more. And who knew? Now we're going to seal this with the Mod Podge once the rub and buff dries. Then we have our inside. I went around the edge with the silver rub and buff. And yeah, then you could do whatever you want. With the bowl, if you seal it with the dishwasher safe Mod Podge, I might actually go get some. So I might not seal this until I have some, guys. But I'll let this dry and then, yeah, we could put candy in it. Whatever you want. Candles. But I just love it. And we're going to see how this one turns out. So guys, I painted it white. It looks nice on the outside. And once we put some maybe gold rub and buff or I'm thinking black maybe. I think it will look good. The thing is with this project, it will work. But I think what I needed was a really light scarf. Maybe a light yellow, a light beige, even white with a dark pattern. Then you can paint it white, the outside, and because your background pattern is so light, but your other pattern is dark, it will look good. So I think that's the key to this part of the project, to this one. But even with the white showing through and stuff, I really like it. I think it came out cute. I think it will work as a candy bowl for the 4th of July. So, of course, we're going to use it. Okay, guys. I decided on the gold rub and buff because this had some brown in it. So I thought it would kind of bring it all together. And still even with the white showing through, it still looks cool because the pattern has white in it. So I'm quite happy with it. I like the way it looks. Once we put on our dishwasher Mod Podge, it should be gorgeous. So guys, this one I'm doing a little different. I'm doing it with fabric. The scarf fabric was light. This fabric is thicker, regular fabric from Michaels. And first I cut a circle and put it there with Mod Podge and glitter mixed. And then I'm going to put this around. And that might be easier than trying to fight with the air bubbles that we did for the scarf. So let's see how this one comes out. So with this technique, this is how it looks, and then we're going to just wrap this around the side and fix this edge and then Mod Podge the whole outside. Alright, this is how the outside looks and this is the inside. So it was way easier to do. So if you have a geometric pattern, it would be good to do it this way, and then you won't have to fight with the fabric so much to go on, and you still have some wrinkles, I think. So once we paint it, it should look really nice. So now I painted this a light blue. When it dries, we'll see if the blue went through the fabric. I don't know. It might have been because the scarf was sheer, but who knows? This fabric could have soaked it up too. So I just wanted to go around the rim. Funny enough, it did only on the bottom. Some of the blue peeked through, but the rest of it looks pretty good. And that kind of looks like the design, I guess. So yeah, because this material was thicker, it didn't go through as much the paint, but it did get through a little. But like I said, I even like the other one where it got through a lot, and I do like this one a lot. So once it dries, the rim and everything, we're going to do black rub and buff for this. Okay, that's the mermaid with the rub and buff. I lied. I decided to do one more. This is a 2-ply napkin. I took off the one white ply and I put it on a shot glass to see how the napkin would do. The napkin is the worst, guys. The worst. So don't do that. It ripped about 100 times. It's really, God forbid you touch it. Oh, you're stuck. I finally got it on without ripping it, but it's all like, I don't know, grainy and veiny, and I don't know. I don't know what it looks like on the inside. So we'll wait and see for that. Now that we can see the inside, this tissue, the 2-ply tissue with the design actually looks the best on the inside. But it's really veiny on the outside. I don't know. Probably because it's round. If you did it on a flat one, this would look fabulous, and it would probably be easier. But like I said, it's so dainty. It's difficult. This one I painted white first, and then I put the celery color over it. But yeah, so then I have one more color rub and buff, which is like an antique goldish kind. So it's a little different than the other gold, and we'll use that one, and then we'll dishwasher safe this one. These all have the dishwasher safe Mod Podge on it, and I guess I got the matte one because I remember it being, the dishwasher safe being like glossy, but I don't know. I put 2 coats, so it is sealed. There's that one. This was our fabric. This one was the tissue paper. This one was the Dollar Tree scarf. And there's our napkin. You guys are going to let me know down in the comments below which one you think came out the best. Okay, guys, what do you think? Oh, I think they all came out beautiful. Now you could do so many things. You could put these on risers, guys, which would look really good. You could use your shot glass as one of the risers. You can use candle holders. Basically anything, but I really just love the way these came out. Stunning. So I would definitely try this project. And now that I did all the different fabrics, you can pick which one and all the different materials. You can pick which one is the best and easiest and the one you like the most. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next adventure.